Anyway, let's resume this. And here we are. Alright, chapter 3 for everybody. Okay, we have Imposter Syndrome, The Secrets and Lies, alright, and Friend or Foe. What do we do first? Oh my god, the guy changed his shirt, and it's now showing with the shirt we chose yesterday on the train. Nice. I'm actually kind of curious to follow up on the Stranger Danger from yesterday. Let's do that one.
The next station is Cobbett Square.
Did you just say COVID Square?
Previously on Last Stop.
Whatever.
Has he said anything?
Not a peep. He just sat there staring at us.
Do you think it would be weird if I asked Vivek out?
It's always Becky and Vivek. I'm sick of this. I'm going out.
Is Becky your friend?
What was that?
Come a little closer.
Ash! I need to get Emma. Please, Ash! Stop a second! I can explain everything. Ah!
Oh right, he magicked her away with his wing green power. I don't know. I feel like we can all blame Becky for everything that's happening right now, though. Oof, what am I gonna wear today? Okay, I'm not really into pink. This, it's awful. I guess this looks alright-ish. Let's see.
You got your date tonight, love?
Yeah. No idea where she's going to take me, though.
Nice to see you putting yourself out there.
Yeah. Had enough of being single at this point.
Wait, what do you mean?
What are you both talking about?
Emma's taking a lovely girl out tonight.
I should probably get ready for work.
What about Ash? Wait, did we all forget about Ash? I want to know
Does
more.
this mystery woman have a name?
Hazel.
Do I know her?
Hazel Williams. She's in the year above.
No, I'm not dating a child.
You okay?
You doing okay, Mum?
I'm okay. I'm just gonna have a little lie down. Don't think I've fully woken up yet.
You all right?
Cool, son. Just one of my wobbles.
This is weird. Like, is this in the past? Like,
Stay off the red wine tonight. You always get a purple mouth.
Let's go for a walk. I need to talk to you about something.
Okay.
I'm worried about Mum.
like they're getting along for some reason.
Oh, stop overreacting. She just lost her balance, that's all.
Mum is really going to need our help from now on. We've both got to pull through for her.
Okay.
Donna, I mean it. I don't want to see you staying out with your friends all night anymore.
I'm not out all night.
I'm not trying to have an argument. Please just promise you'll spend some time with Mum this evening.
You're not telling me something.
She's dying.
I think it's probably best you know what's going on.
Well, don't leave me hanging.
Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
Yeah, she's definitely dying.
Mum's not well.
Oh.
She's been having some tests and they've not come back great.
She's gonna be okay, though.
I don't know.
Mum's a trooper. She'll be alright.
I'm gonna be late for work.
Why am I in complete denial? I mean, weren't we worried
the
about
problem is, there's just
her?
no way that they could have survived the radiation in the spacesuits that they were wearing. Like, no one can explain that part. It's not even a conspiracy.
Is
It's
this
just
still
fact.
happening? What
Look
the
it up.
heck is going on?
Have you seen The Shining? Donna, hey.
How long has it been? Are we keeping still? I have so many questions. Has it been like weeks?
Hey, not getting bored yet?
I passed the time doing some spring cleaning. I managed to take down that old plastic sheet at the back of the pool.
Why?
Before you make the place too cozy, we really ought to talk about our predicament. I know Becky's worried.
Oh yeah, sure. We can talk about it when I come back
Wait,
tonight.
Becky's worried. I feel like Becky wasn't worried about anything.
Did you ever make it to Moise's party in the end?
The other night? Nah, I couldn't get away from Dad.
Right, so it's been a few days.
Yeah, I didn't go either.
Oh. By the way, you should take some time to explore this place. There's an upstairs area at the back which is worth a look. I'll see you later.
Are we feeding this man?
Up for a walk?
How are you feeling today?
Everyone seems to be asking me the same questions these days. I'm fine.
That's good. You seemed a little unlike yourself the other night.
And you would know, right?
How's your sister?
She seems okay. She's got a date tonight.
Wasn't she about to get married?
She's not sad.
Why would she be?
What the fuck happened?
Oh, Viv.
Is that an Italian flag? Why is it there?
Hey, I know. Let me take a photo of you.
You want to take a photo of me?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Okay, cool. I've just got to free up some space on my phone.
Again? Alright. Not deleting the pictures with my mom. Is that the mom at least? I don't know. That's my old picture. That's the guy that was dead. That's us the other day. Alright. Is that it? Okay, let's delete this one, which kind of sucks. That's a fine picture. These two I have to keep. I don't like this one with the... Do you think I'm deleting something important when I do this? Like if I delete the coffin picture, is this gonna be... I gotta change the future or something? Get that out of the way. Cycle through for filth? Oh boy, oh boy. So smile and smolder are the same. I don't see any change in facial expression. That's exactly the same. Great picture.
I know you're not normal. You've got kooky abilities. Why are you staying here?
Right now, I'm happy where I am.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but... I don't know. Would you go to the police if we let you go?
If you didn't think I would, You would have no reason to keep me here.
You like being our prisoner, don't you?
How does it make you feel?
Why are you doing this to me? Nope.
No, you don't. Enough of your super intense questions. I want to know about you.
What do you want to know?
Are you even human?
Are you a human being? Like me?
I'm very much like you.
Uh-huh. Does he find me attractive? That's weird. Well, for Vivek.
Are you building a guerrilla army?
No?
Okay, see? Why are you talking to me?
Why do you only talk to me and not the others?
Yeah.
You're not like the others.
Uh-huh. What do you mean? I mean, why are we not asking for an extra explanation? Fun time.
Okay. Let's play a game. Have you heard of word association? I'll say a word, and then you say what it makes you think of. Ready?
Oh, here we go, guys.
Okay, I'm ready.
Job, want, home. Home.
Home.
Here.
Weird. Afraid.
Afraid.
Alone.
Ooh, that's why he's not leaving. What about the future?
Future.
Unclear.
Really now.
That's my mum's favourite song.
It's lovely.
Haven't heard it in a while.
What's wrong, Donna?
Mum's ill. But it's fine. She'll be alright.
Will she though?
Why do you think that?
Exactly. Why do you think that?
Sorry?
People are frail. If she's old, your mother will probably die.
Yikes.
You're horrible.
Have I done something wrong?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Vivek's gonna be here soon. We should tie you back up.
This is so weird.
Look who's back!
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go for a walk. I take it you weren't a fan of my attempts at interior decorating?
What? Oh, the den. No, I love it.
I figured if the three of us are spending more time here...
Oh, yeah. Isn't Becky supposed to be here?
Dunno, not heard from her since Moise's party.
Right.
She told me she was going to ask you out. Probably shouldn't have said that.
She did, actually. Why do you care about Becky asking me out? Is that why you're upset?
No, it's not that.
I mean, I don't see why you'd care about who I went out with.
Mum. I mean, I don't have really much of a choice here.
It's Mum.
Unless you do care who I go out with.
Dude.
Oh, just listen, will ya?
Sorry. What's up with your mum?
Just give me a hug, yeah?
Whoa. All right.
Wow.
Leaving me to make the first move. What are you like?
That was...
Sorry. I wanted to for a while, but I didn't know if you liked it.
That was a little fucked up using this, you know, sick mum to go for a kiss.
Well, maybe we can make up for lost time.
What do you mean?
Just me?
I don't want to be alone tonight. Will you keep me company?
Are you sure?
Come on.
Uh-oh. He's not happy about that. Oh, that was ominous. All right. Oh, jeez. is gonna spirit him away as well. Who knows? Anyway, I mean, hello, Ikus. How's it going? I don't want to live her for last every single time, but I feel like I have to go to this guy.
The next station is Saltcellar Lane.
Previously on Last Stop.
What's wrong with my dad?
Jesus! You've stolen my body!
We're both in exactly the same situation. There's got to be some cause, some connection between the two of us.
You've swapped brains?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll look too suspicious if I'm alone with Molly.
On Monday, we're going to have to cover for each other. I'm going to have to pretend to be you, and you're going to have to pretend to be me.
That is such a bad idea. I mean, what do they know how to do each other's work? I don't think anybody in that situation would be able to do anything. What if you get the other ones fired or something?
So what's the plan?
The only way this is going to work is if we imitate each other exactly. It's got to be perfect, right? So good that even my own mother wouldn't know the difference.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Let him finish. This sounds fun.
First order of business, 7:30 a.m, run with Amy. Amy's got a mind like clockwork. She is a stickler for punctuality. If you're even a minute late, she'll suspect something's up.
Right.
I should tell you, I'm not known for my timekeeping.
Well, you better step up. Amy won't take any crap. Sorry, Molly, pardon my French.
Jack loves Amy.
I do not.
Alright.
Can we get back to this, please?
Let's review the itinerary. 7:30 a.m, run with Amy. 7:50, visit coffee shop. 7:52, order skinny caramel macchiato, no foam. 7:53, consume beverage.
What kind of life is that? Kill me. I mean, I thought the other guy was said.
7:55, put head in microwave.
8:15, buy Molly a new mobile phone.
Okay, now he's messing around.
Alright. I'm trying.
So, I meet Amy. How do I explain what happened yesterday?
First, you'll have to put her completely at ease. She's a bit of a detective or something, so don't be all nervous, all right? She can smell fear. Just be super casual.
Super casual? Like what? Something wholesome?
Okay. So I just go up to her and say, all right, love.
Pardon?
Dad, no.
Try and bring it into the 21st century, yeah? Look, just distract her somehow. Talk about something she loves.
Like what?
We're out of cereal.
Cornflakes?
What do you want? Cornflakes?
Focus. Look, Amy's a big theatre nerd. She can talk for hours about various plays she's into. It's incredibly boring.
Right.
She's also been saying she fancies a holiday. Distract her with that.
Okay, cool.
Holiday, theatre, got it.
We got this. Hey, how about that holiday, huh?
So, got any holidays planned?
What was the deal with that pisshead the other day? How come you're hanging out with fat middle-aged blokes?
Wow, that is so rude.
Oh, him? Don't worry about that. But since you asked, he's actually a great guy. You know, salt of the earth type.
So are we going for this run or what?
I always think of him as meat and potatoes. You know, no fuss. Some people say that's a rare quality.
7:30, run with Amy. Alright.
Keep up if you can.
I can.
Wow, I feel great. I've not been able to run like this in years.
You spent enough time on the treadmill.
Yeah, I guess that is pretty vain, isn't it?
Well, you're no role model, but I wouldn't beat yourself up too bad.
Tell me more.
What do you mean about me not being a good role model?
Enough with the chit-chat. You give me a stitch.
Come on. Let me hear it. What is it that makes me such a bad person?
Bad person? You're harmless. I just said you don't set a good example. You're just like me. You're a total workaholic and a massive geek.
What was wrong with that?
So, I'm not a criminal or anything.
No.
Alright.
That was great. I feel fantastic. So, when can we do this again?
What's going on with you? You all right?
What do you mean? I've never felt better. I'll call you tomorrow.
No, it's fine. I'll call you. Take care of yourself, okay, Jack?
We'd better get our story straight for Shaz.
Didn't really go well.
Shaz is great. You're going to love her.
Hang on, what do you mean story?
Well, to avoid suspicion yesterday, I had to make up a cover story on the spot, and I told her that we're related.
Huh?
Welcome to the family, Jack.
Good God. Alright, lie to Shaz. This is so weird. I love how the style completely changed.
Oh, it's you. I was just talking to John about his mysterious cousin.
All right, cuz. You know, I don't tell you this nearly enough, but you are definitely the handsome one in the family.
This feels like an episode of Ocean's 11 or something now.
Hiya, Shaz. It is Shaz, right? I think John must have told me that.
So, now your family secret's out, I'm dying to know more. What was it like growing up with John as your cousin?
Can't complain. You know, John, a total gent. Always has been.
That's kind of you to say, Jack. I would only add that it was made easier by you being such a kind, considerate, patient, intelligent, handsome young man.
Okay.
What's Jack in town for?
Just stop that.
For the foreseeable.
Just a few days, really.
Well, we can discuss it.
What's there to discuss?
Sounds like you both need to get your stories straight. Where were you before you came to London, Jack?
Good question.
Oh, you know, staying at home, playing computer games.
He was in Cambodia.
Wow, Cambodia.
Yeah, he was working for the UN. You know, peacekeeping, noble stuff.
That's not right.
Not that glamorous, really. Mainly just cleaning toilets and making coffee.
He's done well for himself. Now he runs this high-tech startup you see selling solar-powered submarines to the super rich.
Rein it in a bit, John.
Well, that all sounds fascinating. I hope life isn't too slow-paced for you while you slum it with us. Well, I'm going to head off, John. Don't be too late.
Cheerio.
See you later.
She's nice.
Submarines.
Too much?
Yes,
so what is
you
it that you do
idiot.
for a job anyway?
Oh my God.
Are you a taxidermist?
A taxidermist? No, I'm a creative. I work in design. I'm an artist.
Right.
Taxidermists are people who take animals and pull out their insides and make them stand up and things. It's awesome.
Okay, I am raising a serial killer here.
And what does a creative do when he's at home? Sounds made up.
I'm a software artist. You know, video games.
That's so cool.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, not traditional games like shooters or RPGs or free-to-play stuff. My team makes empathy games. It's art, really.
Right.
You know, games which say something about the human condition. Cutting-edge stuff.
Right. Oh boy. Okay, mate. Younger is such a douche. It really is, isn't it?
If you say so.
I played this game where you had to run really fast over a road. Only I didn't, and I got hit by a train. I died.
There's one we have at work on a screensaver where you navigate through a maze. Did you do that one?
No.
Wow.
That wasn't me.
Did you make that one with the train?
No. No, I didn't. Sorry.
You should have been a taxidermist.
Oh my God. You know, this is the stereotypical guy that I would imagine is like working at Google in Silicon Valley, and he comes
So
into
where do you
work with
work?
like a freaking.
Superfab. It's not far from your office, actually.
All right.
And people pay you to do this?
Yeah. Some people say game makers are the new rock stars.
Dad, can you put me in one of Jack's video games?
Sure.
Could I put Molly in your game, Jack? Is that even possible?
Let's just try to get through the first day to begin with, yeah? I'll walk you through it.
Don't forget, I need to be taken to school at some point.
Yeah. Now, first you need to find my desk. You can't miss it. It's the one with the robot doing the sick dab.
Oh,
Sneak past Sonia, the receptionist. Avoid any awkward questions. She's a bit dippy, so you shouldn't have any problems there.
All right. Dippy.
She didn't sound that dippy on the phone.
You're mean, Jack.
How old are you, anyway?
8.5.
Too smart
age.
for that
Why?
age.
Dunno.
I don't like her. She's definitely smarter than the kid that lives downstairs from me, you know? That's how you know she's a made-up character. For real. Alright. What am I doing? Oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna fuck this up for sure. Right trigger, alright. What the hell was that? Why? Yeah, why am I doing it? Left trigger. What the hell is going on? I don't have another finger, by the way. Oh god. Which one is X? This one? I fucked up.
Hello, stranger.
I don't know which one is X on the Xbox controller. Oh, it must have been the other one. But I mean, I was out of fingers anyway, so.
You look well rested.
Be nice. She seems nice.
Thanks. You do too.
Thanks.
Get in there, Jack, my son.
Jesus
Good morning!
Christ.
Derek's in a good mood.
Imagine gaming for years and not remembering button position. I never had an Xbox controller.
Who's Derek?
What? Jack, you sure you're not still feeling ill?
I don't. Do you think I read the?
He's my boss?
Yeah. Hey, you never told me how your holiday was.
Oh, very spiritual.
Brilliant, thank you. Saw lots of old temples and the like. Really enlightening.
In Benidorm?
Okay, well, I've got to run. Keep on keeping on.
Bye.
All right. That's
what do I do when I
didn't
get
go
there?
well. You're playing on
Monday.
Windows,
That
you see
means
the
sprint
Xbox more
planning.
often
You're
than
gonna
PC. Yeah, but I don't pay
coordinate with
attention
your
to
team on their
those.
tasks for the week.
Dad's no good with stuff like that.
Can't they just sort themselves out?
It's simple, trust me. Jonah's working on modelling the last of the cream cakes for Mrs. Clapton's tea shop.
Right.
Letitia's putting the finishing touches to the AI for the retirement home scene with the shell-shock veteran.
Of course, of course.
Tobias is writing up the design for the interactive funeral procession. And Maya is midway through implementing Rumble support.
I am not going to remember any of these.
And this is a computer game.
Video game.
Your game sounds bad, Jack.
It's about embodying the experience of someone who's witnessed death and is coming to terms with their own mortality. It's poetic.
Right.
It'll make you cry.
Jonah Cakes, Letitia Shell Shock, Tobias Funerals, Maya Rumble.
See? You're a natural.
Right.
Hello. Good weekends, everyone? Get up to anything interesting? No. Okay. Let's see.
That's why you will never be a true god gamer. I trust.
So I'm supposed to go around everyone and check
button
what you're all
presses.
working on.
Okay.
So, Jonah.
Jonah. Cream cakes? Was that Tobias? Cream cakes.
You are modelling cream cakes, aren't you? I'll take the silence as an agreement. Okay, Letitia.
She's doing the retirement homes?
You're doing something with AI. No, IA for retirement homes. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, Tobias.
Tobias is doing the funeral procession.
I believe you're looking at a funeral procession. Good luck with that. I'm going to assume that's correct. And finally, Maya.
She's doing the rumbling.
You're rumbling? Rumbling. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Look, even I can tell this meeting is a bit pointless. I mean, I remembered what you were all working on, but I'm sure you already knew that anyway. I guess what you're really looking for is a pep talk, isn't it? Some words of encouragement. I'm sorry. I thought I could do this, but none of this comes naturally to me.
What is happening?
You're all like nice, bright people. You don't need to listen to an old fart like me.
What?
I'm sorry that I can't give you anything more inspiring. Maybe I'll just leave you with the advice that my dad gave to me on my 18th birthday.
Aren't you like 22 or something?
Keep your head down. Don't take unnecessary risks. Stay out of debt.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Cheers.
Come on, baby. Don't fail me now. Give me that Derek lovin'. Yes, yes, yes!
I heard that KO. Usually followed by you lose. John. I'm sorry, I don't understand you. Try again. Jesus Christ. Hello, child. Welcome to my tea shop. I am Mr. Clapton, the cream tea guru. Would you like to purchase one of my freshly baked cakes? Today's specials are salted mint and Himalayan lemon cheesecake, bubblegum shortbread, so with whipped soured cat milk, ew, and what? I don't know what else. Sorry, cat milk.
This is ridiculous. What the hell?
Who did that?
Headshot! Come on, Jack. Let's have our catch up.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Run. Oh god, I can't run away. I've been into a I don't know what to call it, like a coder's den once, and it does not look like this. It did look much crappier. This is nice.
Jack, I'm loving that TV series you recommended. Did you catch the latest episode? What did you think of the chapel scene?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Very poignant.
That the Lord forgives, I do not bit, and then he pulled out the machine gun and was all... blew that bugger's chin clean off.
Right, is that Walking Dead or something? Green agree.
Yeah, that was my favourite bit too.
Jack, I'll cut right to it. Your team is doing fantastic work. Really outstanding. But the publisher's over next month. Surprise visit. You know how these things go.
Right.
Sounds exciting.
It'll be a shit show. I need you and your guys to crunch for the next few weeks.
Oh, boy.
Obviously, we'll take care of pizzas, takeaway, whatever you guys do.
That's not good.
You mean work overtime?
It'll be good fun, won't it?
No.
A team hard at it, down in the trenches together.
No.
We'll keep any 7-day stints to a minimum, but if you could have your boys free up the next few weekends,
Nope.
that'd be great.
Too real, man.
7-day stints? Weekends? You're having a laugh, aren't you?
Jack, the company expects it of you, and you don't want to let the others down.
I mean, I'd love the overtime pay, don't get me wrong, but I can't give up that time right now.
Overtime pay? You're getting a little off message, Jack. As a line manager, I need you to set an example.
Ha! We make games! We're not saving lives here! What do I get out of this?
Don't raise your voice to me. I expect the team to pull together. to show some passion.
Oh, really?
Clock him. I wish I could.
Hey, Dad!
Oh, hey, John.
Jack's got something to tell you.
Yeah, now, before I go into details, it's important you know that a lot of your colleagues were really impressed with how I handled things today.
Jack got fired.
I knew it.
What?
No, I didn't get fired. Molly, don't tell your dad that. Okay, well, maybe I did get a little bit fired.
Told you.
Between you and me, I think that Clive fella overstepped his authority. I mean, I was just trying to give him some friendly advice.
This is a disaster.
It's all good. We've still got my job, and no offence, but it pays better too. I'll sort your pay slip.
Okay. Here's the thing.
I got fired too. I knew this was a terrible idea.
Something go wrong?
I've got something to tell you.
Wait, what? You got fired as well?
Pretty eventful day, right?
This is not happening. What a nightmare.
I mean...
Oh, but it was all gravy when you lost my job.
Do you two need some privacy?
Very cute.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna demolish a cheesecake. Who wants some?
I want 2 slices.
Hey, that's my figure you're ruining there. But yeah, I'll have a quarter.
A quarter? You'll get what's left, mate.
Could have worked if they weren't both the fucking worst. I don't know about that. I mean, even if they were alright, they don't know each other's job. And yes, they made it sound like they lost it on some, you know, social interaction with their relative bosses. At the same time, though, that's part of why you cannot do another man's job, because you don't know the environment, because you don't know, you know, the interactions and the social structure of the place. You don't know what is your place in there. That's gonna screw things up. It was the only thing that could have happened.
The next station is Platt Square.
Previously on Last Stop.
You're Wendy, right?
I like your wedding ring.
Did you tell your daughter I'm married?
I don't keep secrets from her. She's a grown-up girl.
Hey, Dad.
I kind of don't like
is
Felix.
this? Who sold these to you?
Calls himself Spider. Very easy to find.
We doing business or what?
No more dealing. You're done.
You've got bare bad things coming your way.
But I'm sure that the UK has a few labor protection laws, though. Canada can just be fired overnight. Yeah, I mean, for just a single argument with your boss, I don't think that's how it works. Over here in Germany, they would have to be reprimanded, written up, and even then given a couple of months' notice. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I believe that's how it works in most places. Especially if you're on a contract, right? If you're on a contract, you cannot be just laid off. No, in the US, bye bitch. Wow, that sucks. But I can imagine that happening if you're working, let's say, in a bar. But if you have like a proper employment in a place that, you know, contracted you or something, I don't think it would be possible. Let's say most developed places wouldn't want to lump the US in. Oh, great. But I mean, yeah, the job situations in the US is kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Depends on the company, right? I can see that happening. I see especially low-income jobs being very, you know, flimsy when it comes to job security. It's much, much harder to fire someone that, you know, is in a higher place or, you know, has a bigger pay job. just because of the responsibilities that usually go along with it. Like, you cannot fire your project manager midway, or you can do it, but, you know, that's probably not going to be great for the project. And I guess if the company doesn't care about the project, then sure, but if, you know, the rest of the company depends on that, they're not just going to fire you overnight, that's for sure. That's why I only work in skyscrapers. My place is so high by default, they will never manage to fire me. There you go.
That was good.
Are we doing Felix again? I don't like this guy.
We really should do this more often.
I can't do this again.
He seems a little fishy,
give me
you
a
know?
moment.
He's hiding
I didn't
something.
mean right this second.
I mean this. Us.
What do you mean?
I think it's like a crazy doctor that's killing people or something.
Come on. You didn't really think this was going anywhere, did you?
So is that it?
I've got to get going. I'm late for an appointment.
Okay, well, can I meet you for a coffee sometime? I don't know, this all seems a bit rushed.
I need to get dressed.
Don't answer. Avoidance. So I have a guy driving me around. Was this an Uber? Like, it was fine while it lasted. Are you sure I can't tap you into a coffee? Block, ghost him, or say something nice. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say something nice because I think ghosting somebody is just the worst thing you can do to a person. I mean, he's not a stalker or anything, it's just, you know, we broke up. That's it. No reason to go to the extremes. Hi.
Okay, how are we doing? Am I late?
Yeah, by like 20 minutes.
Oh.
An apology would be nice.
I mean, 20 minutes. A second ago you were calling him a murderer. Look, that's what I think, but the character seems okay-ish.
Sorry. Work.
Come on, let's go in.
I mean, it didn't do anything wrong. It's just my, you know, suspicion.
Hello, Dan. Mrs. Hughes. It's lovely to have a chance to talk to you both at last.
Oh, is that...
It was getting late.
That
I'd
other
assumed
kid's
you
mum?
weren't coming.
I'm so sorry, we were held up.
Yeah, he did nothing wrong. I don't think he did.
How's Dylan doing, Mrs. Adeleke, is it?
Tamara, please. Sorry, I think this is the first time we've met.
This is my wife, Mina.
Pleased to meet you, Mina. Dylan's progress this term has been good. He's blossoming into quite the artist.
Ooh,
I can't believe some of the stuff he brings back from school.
Sorry, I've got to take this.
Mina, don't you think you could do this afterwards?
It's work.
I'm really sorry about this.
That's important.
It's quite all right.
Are you forgetting the whole sleeping with a married woman thing? I mean, she seemed to be fully in charge of that. So I'm not gonna blame it on him. That's your moral choice, and, you know, if he accepted the consequences, he's not married or anything. And it seems like it was on her. I mean, I'm not saying I would do it, I wouldn't, but, I mean, it's a bit of a moral grey area. It was his moral choice to get into it. Yeah, I mean, exactly, but, like, he had nothing holding him back. She was the one that, you know, was doing something bad because, yeah. Again, you may agree or not agree, but he was free to sleep with whoever he wanted. She wasn't, so. He said, need you in this Sunday at 5:30. Jesus Christ, yes, sir. Wait, how? This is 19. You heard it here first. Keep your wives away from Hugh. No, you did not hear it first because you didn't listen to what I said. I said I would never do that. I'm just saying. He's in a position when he had the choice to do it without moral consequences for his own life. Other than, you know, if you have a moral code to uphold. Which we don't know. You need one of your boys gone. Make sure someone clears out Fergus Jones' desk before he comes into work today. Have IT block all of his access card and escort him off the premises. I want this one to be clean. Remove any trace of him having worked here and have legal draft up an extension to his NDA. Whoa. If he's just a sign, you know what to do. Jesus Christ. Currently working on an assignment that might take some time to hand over to someone else. Could be costly. Can we get what we need out of him first? Okay, tell him I need him around the clock until the assignment is complete. Give him some incentive. How long do you need? You can probably have it done within 3 to 4. 18 hours man days. Wow. Make sure he's gone as soon as the assignment is in hand. And keep him out of my sight. Yes, sir. I have an interesting opportunity that is your domain. Come in my office. We'll discuss the details. It's exciting. I've cleared my afternoon on Tuesday. I'm interested to see how you perform. I'll be close by. Don't let me down. I won't. Thank you, sir.
Okay, what were we talking about?
Well, as I was saying, Dylan has a keen interest in drawing.
Sorry, that's me again.
Mina. I'm really sorry about this.
It's fine. You two continue.
Well, I've never been so embarrassed.
Here it comes.
Is this where I can expect the big lecture on why I'm such a bad parent?
No, you're not a bad parent, Mina. You're never here to do any of it. When you are, I feel like you'd rather be somewhere else.
What the heck is happening?
Do we really need to go over this again? I have...
Responsibilities, yes. Your job, the fantastic Mina Hughes. Everyone's really proud of you. You're a bloody national treasure.
I'm off. You
Wow.
can continue this on the way home if
That
you
was
want.
rude. You know, some jobs are more demanding than others.
I tried calling the office earlier. They said you'd left for the day.
I was at an offsite.
Receptionist didn't mention that.
Oh my god.
I feel like you want to ask something.
What's the point? You've always got an excuse.
I feel like I want to get out of this relationship, you know?
Can we go out?
Eat your muesli.
And then can we go out?
No promises, not till that bowl is empty.
Okay, I look like a Man in Black.
Even
Perfect.
the grey bits?
Especially the grey bits.
This looks like rabbit food. Can we go to the park then?
Or maybe Mum would like to take you.
Would you like that, Dylan?
Yeah.
All right, get your things.
Thanks, Mina.
Is that really a thing you guys do, muesli? Isn't like muesli pretty normal?
Can I go on the swings?
Of course.
I mean,
Mina Hughes,
the
this is
pronunciation?
Harlequin.
I didn't
Please authenticate.
quite get that.
Hughes 47 Alpha Tango. What's up?
Amrit has left a memo here asking for your authorization on the Munich document. He's saying you must have forgotten.
Can I have some
I
money
can't
for
send
an
it off
ice
without
cream?
someone's signature.
Tell Amrit he can authorize this himself. He should know. I explained this to him on Wednesday.
I
Mum,
tried
are
reaching
you
him, but it went to
listening?
voicemail.
Jesus Christ.
We need this out today.
Mum!
Just a moment, Dylan. Look, forget it. I'll come by the office and sort this out myself.
Fucking butcher my language, like you guys saw that.
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to cut this short. You can spend the rest of the day with Dad.
But I haven't even gone on the swings yet.
I'm sorry, I can't stay. I've got to head into work.
You always say that.
I'm gonna send him into
Fine,
space.
let's go then.
I'm sorry, Dylan. Are you mad with me?
What even is your job?
What even is your job? Humor him.
What do you think I do?
I don't know, something to do with lying to people?
Wow, okay.
Did Dad tell you that?
Yeah. So, what is it?
I could get in a lot of trouble.
Why can't you just tell me?
Fine. I work for a British private military security and intelligence company. My job is to monitor, support, and execute orders for our investigators out in the field. The data is brought home to be analysed, packaged up, and returned to the client, usually a government or private interest. How's that?
That doesn't sound very fun.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it's not. Any ideas what you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a teacher, like Dad, and help people.
You can do better than that.
What, like you?
What did you just say?
Nothing. I just want to go home.
Look, you've got your whole life ahead of you to figure out what you want to do when you grow up. I'm just trying to help you.
Fine. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to go home.
Oh my god, my kid's a dick. The more I play video games, the less I want children, you know? Right, can your home. In our home. Just fuck off. How do unfaithful wives hide their secrets and lies? What the fuck? Was that Spider? Child free for life. Very carefully. Yeah, probably. What did you say there, Gary? The pronunciation, it's like you guys saw that U can be written as U-E and opted to pronounce the letters individually. How do you pronounce that? Isn't it like muesli? Well, probably like U. I don't know how. People just say muesli here. I don't know if that's correct or not. You could have a vasectomy. I mean, yeah. The U sound. It just went away. Muesli. Yeah, I guess that's kind of weird. There's a very small chance of permanent dick pain. Okay, I did not know that. I'm so scared of that, and rightly so. I mean, I would be immediately out if my doctor said, yeah, we can't do this. This procedure is 99% safe, but there's like a very small percentage of permanent dick pain. I'm like, oh, I'm out. Sorry, I'll take the chance of having a child. I'm just gonna put like an extra condom on myself, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Alright, guys, chapter 4. A fool's errand. In this all the way. And a change of heart. We're gonna keep her for last this time. Let's go for paper dolls.
The next station is Cobbett Square.
COVID Square. I swear it's saying COVID
Previously
Square.
on Last Stop.
The only way this is going to work is if we imitate each other exactly.
How come you're hanging out with fat middle-aged blokes? Sounds like you both need to get your stories straight.
I expect the team to pull together, to show some passion.
I'll show you what you can do with your passion.
Jack got fired.
What the hell are we going to do now?
Everything okay?
I mean, he did slap my ass. Can we not sue for, like, harassment or something?
Eventful day, right?
I'll show him who's fired. The receptionist was there. She saw everything. As a man, probably not. Why not?
Why don't you just go to the doctor?
Well, Molly's got a point, John. I mean, we can't be the first case of something like this.
Because sexism? Oh, that sucks.
Well, I'm not sure the National Health Service stretches to body swapping.
You're not putting mustard on that, are you?
You've got Jack's allergies now, Dad.
Wait, do I? Oh, well, yeah, of course. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm going to end up killing myself one of these days.
Sorry, mate.
Which one comes after Anne Boleyn?
I don't freaking know. I didn't study like English history. Catherine Howard.
Catherine Howard.
I don't know.
Catherine Hepburn. It can't hurt to go to the GP about this.
You're both wrong.
A mind specialist. Who else could help?
If we swap bodies, it's probably a mind thing. We should see someone mental.
We should see someone mental.
Yeah, or a psychologist or something.
At that shop near the tube station.
Is that what they call us, Hexa? Is that what you call us? We're mental.
That's psychic, love, not psychology. They're different.
Hang on, though. Molly might be onto something there.
Yeah, I might be onto something.
Desperate times demand desperate measures. We shouldn't be closed off to any potential situation.
Fine. Add it to the list.
It says Anne Boleyn was beheaded for fornication. What's fornication?
Fornication?
You know how we talked about sex, don't you, Molly?
No.
Well, I need to see a man about a dog, I think.
Right. How they both not remember the mysterious stranger, the mysterious curse them at the I think they immediately deleted that
See
memory.
tonight, yeah, Mo. With any luck, we'll be back in our
That was
own
part
bodies
of,
by dinner time.
the situation.
Bye, Dad. See you later, Jack.
So, I've got a list. We've got an appointment with your GP, Dr. Ajibola, and then we're seeing that therapist I found online.
Right.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What about the psychic?
Yeah, we are going to have our auras read too.
Cool.
I hadn't forgotten.
I'm ready for getting my auras read,
You know, there is one good thing that you got going for you.
Yeah? What is that? Let's hear it.
Go on.
I love the way you say bastard. It's got a nice timbre. Bastard.
Ooh, that is true.
Great. Go on, let's see you say it for comparison.
Are we really doing this? Okay, fine. Bastard.
Yeah, it's a bit thin. Sorry, mate.
Alright. Yeah, that's a good deep voice, It's a bastard. That's really good.
John, good to see you. And who is this we have with us?
Oh, hello, Doctor. This is my cousin, Jack.
Aha.
Nice to meet you, Jack.
Dr. Felix.
So, how can I help you both? How's your heart, John?
My heart? There's nothing wrong with my heart, is there?
No. It's not that. It's a bit of a delicate matter.
Don't worry. There isn't much you could say which could shock me at this point.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
It's something that's affected us both. How do I put this? We've not really been feeling ourselves.
Okay, you're making it sound
And
like
the
it's an
symptoms
STD.
started at roughly the same time.
You could say that.
It's gonna go for an STD.
You'll have to give me a bit more to work with.
Analogy. Let's try with an analogy first.
I guess you could say it feels like I'm outside my body and I can see myself.
You mean like a feeling of disassociation? Not being in control?
Yes, exactly.
You don't... I mean, we need to see the psychologist for that, though.
Okay, let's try something different. Hypothetically speaking, would it be possible to inhabit another person's body?
And how might one reverse said hypothetical action, hypothetically speaking?
If you two are on something, I'm afraid the best thing you can do is go home and sleep it off.
Right, I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm actually Jack and he's John. Somehow we've swapped bodies and we want to swap back.
Fellas, you realise April Fool's Day was months ago.
So there's nothing you can do for us?
John, come back in 2 months as we agreed for your regular checkup. Jack, it was nice to meet you.
Well,
fucking Felix.
Looks like I'm going to have to find a new GP.
Okay, burnt that bridge. What's next on the list?
Ah, that psychologist. Should be interesting.
Okay. I mean, I already see
What did the doctor mean when he
how I
brought up
would
that thing about
diagnose
your
this.
heart? Have you been ill?
Well, I had a mild heart attack a few months back.
Yikes.
I mean, it sounds worse than it is. Just spent a couple of days in hospital, and now I just have to watch my cholesterol. Pretty normal, really. It's nothing that serious.
Well...
Jesus, John, that's about as serious as it gets.
Maybe. Anyway, it's not an issue anymore.
Right, well, look, no more junk food from now on. I'll cook tonight. Well, you haven't seen me in the kitchen, have you? I mean, you know, I don't want to brag, but I'm like a culinary wizard.
Right.
Can't take all the credit. It's the French genes.
You're part French.
Well, let's see, I'm half English, quarter Scottish, a third Irish, and an eighth French.
Right.
I feel like you've missed a quarter somewhere.
Hello. You're both related, is that right?
Wait, is that Ash?
Okay. Well, nice to meet you both. Before we get started, I'd like to go through the different options we have available today. Okay?
Sure.
Okay.
So my family therapy package starts at £250 per hour.
Okay, I don't think
daylight
that's how
robbery.
it works.
Well, on the bright side, you know where we're going next, don't you?
That was quick. They didn't really see. Would you diagnose that Dr. Decker went real well for your last patient, didn't it? Well, we did, you know, almost find out who it was. We cured almost everybody, and then I got stabbed and I died. But that doesn't mean I didn't do my job well.
Alright, lads. Can I help with anything?
Actually, yeah.
My friend here is going to explain it to you. Isn't that right, Jack?
All right, listen, sorry, what's your name?
Ron.
Right, listen, Ron, we have got a little bit of an odd one here, but by the looks of this place, maybe it's right up your street.
I'm listening.
Okay, so the long and the short of it, well, we've swapped bodies. Me and him. My next door neighbour.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's actually the truth.
Ever heard of anything like this before?
Body swapping.
In a movie,
Okay,
for sure.
he thinks we're mental.
That's perfect!
What?
What?
I've read so much about this.
You've seen this before?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You having us on?
Come on, come to my office. Let's see if we can sort this out.
Well, all right.
He's gonna scam us.
Here,
Of
sit
all
yourself
our
down,
money.
lads. I'll be with you in a moment.
Alright, I don't like this. He's coming back with like a gun or something. Oh no, he's right there.
So you've had other people come in here with this same problem before?
Uh-huh.
I don't believe that.
Than we thought.
Oh,
Flat
yeah.
Earth table?
The world's
Oh, shit.
definitely not what you think, lads, let me tell you.
Oh no.
So, what happens next then? How does this all work?
Like, you must have heard about the secret alien portals that are buried under London.
No. Look, is there some sort of medicine we can take, or...
Oh, mate, you should look it up. Seriously. Everyone knows about it. It's not even a conspiracy at this stage.
This guy's a loon? I mean, I would say that, but I saw the portals.
This is all very fascinating and all, Ron.
1 second, lads. I'm almost ready.
Is he filming this? Is this... Oh my god, no. He's live streaming it.
Okay.
For God's sake.
All right, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Curtain, brought to you by Harvey's Razors, the closest killer shave a man can get. Now, before we get into today's topic, remember to share this video with your friends.
Oh my god, this
and
is worse than I
smash
imagined.
That like button. Okay.
Much worse.
So today we have two special guests who are here to talk about their tragic tale of how they swapped brains. Jack, John, why don't you introduce yourselves? Okay, they're gone.
Well, that's everyone we had booked in. We're going to have to think really hard what our next approach is, Jack. I'm kind of running out of ideas.
I've got one.
All right, go on.
Pub.
That's a good idea. Oh man. Oh, that makes me very thirsty now. I could go and grab some beer.
Oh, I don't know. I totally bought into
I think
that
I might actually
last
be
guy. I thought
doing
that was
that.
it. You know? I'm such a mug.
Got me too.
Got to admit, you had me for a moment. Seems like we have to up our game next time, Jack.
Yeah.
You know, I can't actually remember the last time I went to the pub.
Piss off. Don't believe you. You're like the kind of guy who was born in a pub. But you grew up playing the fruit machines, blindfolded, whilst eating pork scratchings, downing warm ale.
What the heck?
Yeah, well, let me guess. You grew up in cocktail bars, didn't you? Probably scoffing sushi. You could do all that stuff when you're younger. When you're a single dad like me, it gets a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Let's hear it.
I mean, not that this is any of my business or anything, but where's Molly's mum? You never mentioned her.
Good question.
You'll have to get a few more beers down me before we go into all of that.
Okay. Hey, look. I've got a piano here.
You play?
Mate, do I play? Okay.
Oh no.
I'll continue playing this. You just join in when you want.
What is it?
I don't know. Just making it up as I go along.
Uh-oh.
Come on, you play the top line, man. Just make something up.
Yeah, well, I hope we're not pissing everyone off in here.
No, that's why it's here.
Okay.
Come on.
X,
Come on,
Y,
you got an
A, B.
audience
X,
now.
Y, A, B.
Just play
That's not the right one.
Fine,
Left bumper. Which
okay,
one?
I'm a
This
little
one.
bit rusty, but I'll give it a go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I got this.
Keep it going.
Where are the violins coming from? Is that cello? Literally no one cares. Yeah. I mean, it's too early for that. To be fair, I've been in a similar situation and nobody really cared. It's definitely not like you see in the movies that somebody, you know, jumps onto a piano and starts playing and everybody's around
awesome.
them going
You're
like,
great at the
guys,
piano, mate.
good." Nobody gives a shit.
Absolute legend.
Unsolicited
Looks like
music
this one's
performances are
for you.
annoying. Yeah, I guess.
Cheers.
I mean, not everybody's in the mood, especially like in the middle of the day. That's more like a, you know.
Come over to my place a moment, yeah?
Everything okay?
Yeah, sure. We should just check and see if any of your posters got delivered by mistake.
Right. As always. What's going on here? What's that?
What's this? A bank statement?
I'm cleaned out.
Oh shit. Wow, living the high life, huh?
How am I going to pay for this place without any cash? Without a job?
You don't.
Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe there's something we can do. How much is rent on this place anyway?
You become roommates and you start your own TV show.
Could crowdsource it, I suppose.
Dude,
Jesus.
1,000 a month. You
This one bed place.
fucking insane.
Well, I guess there's only one thing for it.
How long are these boxes going to be here?
Until I can afford to put them in storage. That's all right, isn't it?
Can I look for your stuff?
No.
Jack can't afford his place. And soon we won't be able to pay any of the bills here, love. It can't be ignored any longer. We need a bit of money coming in.
Yeah, no offence, but I'm never going to get another games job if I have to use your CV. 25 years working in the same office. Who'd hire me?
Why don't you get your old job back, Dad?
Yeah, Shazzy was saying they haven't found anyone to cover your casework.
I mean, not a bad idea.
Apply for my old job as Jack.
I'll let you write the cover letter. Give it a bit of panache.
You're going to have to sort your look out, Dad. No one's going to hire you if you dress like that.
Well, he's right. Got to get you spruced up and all dapper. 90% of acing an interview is all about wearing a sharp suit.
Shit.
Yikes.
It's all right.
It's all right. Is that a style choice for you? All right, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the beer and I feel like I need to get some beer now. That was just, it triggered something in my brain. But I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. All right.
The next station is Salt Cellar Lane.
Previously on Last Stop.
I want to give Amy another shot. We're going to do another round of interviews. Just the two of you.
Well, I've never been so embarrassed.
Is this where I can expect the big lecture on why I'm such a bad parent?
You're not a bad parent, Mina. You just feel like you'd rather be somewhere else.
I can't do this again. I'm married. It's not right.
So is that it?
That's it.
You don't think that was Spider, right? It cannot be Spider.
Miss Hughes, we've been over the data gathered from our previous examination.
Right.
And we've called you back in as we want a little more clarity on a certain issue.
Right.
It's important that you answer honestly,
Sure.
as we need to calibrate our expectations on this matter.
Hello? We need to pay attention to this. That's not good. Come on, snap out of it.
Secrets from her. She's a grown-up girl.
I like your wedding ring, by the way.
Oh, do you think it was the kid?
No, please!
Miss Hughes?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry?
Well, does it?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
That's okay. I think we have what we need.
I can answer another one.
Have a good day.
Oh boy. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's clear that they wanted to give the job to this lady.
Hughes, join us.
Anyway.
Mina, you've just had your second exam. How'd it go?
Everything okay here?
I was just telling Amy how impressed I was with her results. Seriously stellar work.
Thank you, sir.
Well done to you.
I'll be looking forward to reviewing yours, too. That's me. I gotta run. Amy. Hughes.
Wow, he just doesn't even
Best of luck, Mina.
talk to me
I
the same
can't
way
believe I'm
anymore.
up against a legend like you.
Now cut the crap. If you want this, then don't try and be my friend. We're enemies in this. Act like one.
Okay.
I'm playing this like I've got nothing to lose. So back off.
Damn. The new MK12 from Bobo is out. Wow, License to Live. I feel like I'm being watched.
Oh. Hi. I thought we weren't doing this anymore.
I need to talk to you. The other day, I got left a note on my front doorstep. A threatening note. Someone knows about us and is trying to use it against me.
Someone's blackmailing you. So that's why you ended this?
No.
No, this was after that.
Well, anyway, we need to take it to the police.
I told you not to tell Wendy about us.
Are you kidding me? My daughter isn't a blackmailer.
Well, who else could it be? Who else would know? I just need to talk to her.
Well, there's no way I'm letting you accuse her of something like that. I think you should leave.
Just tell me where I can find her. We'll have a friendly chat and that'll be the end of it.
Can you hear yourself? I'm done with this. Stay away from my daughter, okay?
I honestly... I don't understand how this specific story fits with the others.
You said you were going to be home at 7. Not even a text. This isn't good, Mina.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know how many times I can keep putting up with the same excuses. It's boring.
Well, it's the truth.
It's like you don't care.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll do better next time.
How many times have I heard that? I mean, seriously, it's like I'm getting mugged off here. It's every single night now.
Okay, Dan.
Fine. Your dinner's in the oven. It'll be cold by now.
It's all right. I already ate anyway.
Oh, fine. Well, I won't bother cooking for you next time in that case.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, you can piss off.
Wanker!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I mean, if they were focusing on the secret agency stuff, then yes, but it seems like they're focusing on, like, some random things like her affair and the, you know, her relationship with her dad. And a random drug dealer. At least we saw something paranormal happening in the others. I mean, 4 chapters in, we haven't seen anything paranormal entirely in that thing.
The next station is Platt Square.
Previously on Last Stop.
Mum's not well.
Where they're holding it back makes me think it's the one they will link them all together. Probably.
Long term. What if we let you?
I mean, if anybody's going to investigate what's happening, it's going to be her.
Why do you care about Becky asking me out? Is that why you're upset?
Just give me a hug, yeah? Will you stay with me tonight?
The relationship between the kids is also the focus of the story with Chicken Boy, but there's also this huge part of, you know, the men with wings. And they didn't address the kids from the side. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm waiting for that. Like, I didn't forget about them. It was 1982, and this is taking place in modern times, so we should have a kid around. I mean, I'm assuming that was time travel or some sort. So we should have a kid around that's about the same age? Or was it just a teleportation? So we should have an adult female, because the guy was captured by the police, right? What was the name of the guy? Was it Peter? Pete or something? We haven't seen anyone old-ish that's called Pete or Peter or anything like that. Okay, a little weird. Is he jealous? What's this, Becky? You give Viv a birthday present? Sorry, forgot to reply to this. Bit late now. That was like 2 days after. Hey, you in the smoking shelter? Can get a hold of Viv. Yeah, we're here. That's the 4th of March. That's like... So we haven't texted each other in 2 months. Hey, get up. I'm waiting outside your flat. Gotta get dressed. Fine, let's put this on. I look like a bee.
Hey, haven't seen you in a while.
Could we talk? I wanted to catch you and Viv while we're all together.
Sure.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I mean, she hasn't been around in a while, right?
Oh,
she
yeah.
was
How was
supposed
Moise's
to.
party?
It was okay. Got a bit druggy in the end.
Oh, wow.
You go alone?
You hear about Moise and Tina going at it on his dad's car? Mental.
Everyone's getting some action at the moment.
What's that mean?
Oh, nothing.
Chips, Donna. Less talk, more chips.
What the heck am I? Okay.
Oh, look at you two. Bunking again. What, have you dropped out or something?
Yeah, what are you both doing? Bet you think you're both so cool.
Why do you even care?
No, not really. Could never be as cool as you two. Right, Becky?
Shut up, Donna. It's complicated.
Yeah, looks it. Come on, Mary. Let's leave these wasters to it.
Wow, Wendy's such a
those two?
dick.
Leave it. I've just about enough of all of this.
We all have, not just you.
Oh, shut up. Let's just get some food and go.
Whoa. Okay. Don't get... Yeah, I was about to say, don't get...
Oi, Viv! What the hell are you doing?
Uh-oh. And Viv's gone. Forever.
What are you doing?
Did they forget about him?
You saw that, right?
Are you alright?
I can't think.
Right. Well, if you want to stay and bang on this door...
I could have sworn there was...
We're going, or what?
Yeah.
Okay. The godfather and son. Is that...
Any other doors you want to knock on the way?
You really didn't see the stranger go into his house?
You're actually weirder than I thought.
Weren't you going to get some chips or something? Maybe stick your head in the deep fat fryer while you're at it.
Funny. It was closed anyway. You know what I think? I think you've got a thing for that stranger.
What? Oh, shut up.
I've seen that little twinkly you get in your eye when you look at him. I bet you wanted to get into his house, look through his dirty laundry, sniff his pants.
Oh, you're sick, you know that.
This coming from you, the weirdest girl in school.
Don't be an asshole your entire life.
Ooh, you're hard.
You know, for someone who's got a potential assault charge hanging over their head, you're awfully irritating.
I'm irritating. You should listen to some of the shit that comes out of your mouth.
Literally don't know why I bother hanging out with you.
You're just upset because you weren't invited to Moise's house party.
Does it look like I care?
Can I walk?
Oh my god, I can't believe it. He's right where we left him.
I don't get it. Who was meant to be guarding him?
You were.
Wait, was I?
You are truly losing it.
Let's just think about this for a moment.
This is stupid and a complete waste of time. We're guarding a moron who can't even speak, and we're worried that he can dob us into the police. I'm out of here.
Wait, he can speak. Go on, say something.
This is embarrassing. You can look after your imaginary friend on your own from now on.
Wait, what?
I'm bored, and I'm done. Later.
Wow.
Great. Well, piss off then.
Can we just let this guy go and, you know?
Well, I don't think she's coming back. Oh, so you're not talking to me anymore either?
Would you mind doing me a favor? There's something down in the basement of this building that I would like you to take a look at.
Oh boy.
He speaks.
The door over there is open, if you wouldn't mind.
All right, but don't get used to ordering me around like this.
It's just a basement, it's fine.
I think the electrics are off. I can't see shit down here.
To be fair, your phone flashlight probably makes enough light to light up the entire place. I mean, mine makes a ridiculous amount of light. I think everybody's does. Okay. Fuck is he doing?
Huh? Interesting.
What's the deal? Nothing down there but some rats.
My mistake. Donna, let me ask you a question. Do you still have that photograph you took of me?
What? Yeah, it's on my phone. Look, I haven't got time for this.
Why?
You know why. Mum's ill. I need to be spending time with her and helping Emma out around the house more.
You need to be here.
Why?
And what if I refuse? You gonna call the police? We both know you're not gonna do that. Come on, I'll untie you.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Why? You gonna bash my head in? Whatever. Stay here if you want.
Donna, don't pretend you don't want to be here. I know you.
I've got to go.
This is weird.
Hello? Mum? Anyone about?
Isn't gonna make the mum and the sister disappear too?
Donna Adeleke.
Speaking.
Miss Adeleke, it's Longmead Hospital. We need you to come in.
What's wrong?
It's your mum. I'm afraid it's serious. How soon can you get here?
No. Mum.
Oh shit. Alright. Chapter 5. Make him do unfinished business. Confessions of a Kidnapper. Let's go with this again.
The next station is Cobbett Square.
Previously on Last Stop.
We don't need to see this.
Oi, Viv! What the hell are you doing?
Literally just watched it, so. And that was like a very short chapter anyway. Okay, so sister's here.
I need to stretch my legs. Do you want anything from the machine?
No.
I just can't believe this. How does something like this happen? She was fine the other day.
She was not.
She hasn't been well, Donna.
Yeah, but nothing serious like this.
Are you two Miss Adeleke's daughters?
Yeah, that's right. How is she?
She's resting now, but she is stable.
So she's going to be okay?
We'll know more when we get the test results back, but that won't be until tomorrow. In the meantime, the doctor has requested that we postpone any visitors until tomorrow, just so she can get her strength.
What if she doesn't make it till morning?
Hey, calm down. Let's go, okay?
Fine.
Does the sister always wear the freaking hat? Like, even when she sleeps? And the radio?
Mum didn't want you to know. I thought you should, and I tried to tell you, but I just wasn't very good at it. I'm sorry, Donna.
It's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've just been such a little shitbag. I had no idea about all of this. I'm sorry, Em.
It's okay.
I feel like I did, and I tried to say something, but they told me it was fine, it was nothing.
And there's me pissing about with that stupid man whilst all this is going on.
What man?
It doesn't matter.
No. Tell me what you were about to say. Have you got into some trouble?
It happened a few weeks ago. But it's fine. I know him now. He won't go to the police.
What are you talking about, the police? What have you done?
I didn't do anything. It was all Becky. Let's ask for help there. That's just...
I think I've made a terrible mistake.
Get the sister out of the way,
It's okay.
I guess.
Donna, listen to me. I need you to tell me exactly what's happened and show me where this man is.
Okay. I'll show you.
He's gonna be gone. It's gonna make me look like a fool.
So go over it again.
One night, on the way home from netball practice, I realised someone was following me. A strange man.
That's not right.
And he attacked you.
Yeah.
That's also not
and
right.
you ended up in the swimming pool.
Well, yeah. He ran away. He stole my phone.
And that's where you tied him up?
Also not
Yeah,
true.
you know, citizen's arrest.
So stupid. You could have got yourself killed. Why didn't you call me straight away?
And get a bollocking? No thanks.
You should have told me, Donna.
So are we not saying anything about Becky at all? Has she been spirited away too?
What is it?
Tell the truth,
I
God's
haven't
sake.
been entirely truthful with you.
What do you mean?
He didn't steal my phone. I broke into the pool to spy on him.
You broke in? And that's when he attacked you?
I'm not gonna leave Becky out of it. Fuck
I
Becky.
made that up too. When he saw that I was watching him, he chased after me. I was scared, so I hit him over the head.
You did not?
I tied him up because I didn't want him going to the police. But that was probably a mistake.
Jesus Christ! Donna, that's kid. Stay here. I need to see what you've done.
Told you that
come
was
with you.
kidnapped.
He only speaks to me.
How am I gonna explain this to the Sarge?
Wait, you're not going to report this, are you?
I'm a police constable. I can't just cover this up like in some movie. What did you think I was gonna do?
Okay, fine. Call it in. Lock me up if that'll make you happy.
Wait here.
What are you doing? Get off of me!
Are you actually fucking kidding me?
Just shut the hell up and stay here.
Come back! Emma, please!
Unbelievable.
Emma!
What? You made it all up. Why?
Not sure that's how railings work, but okay. I mean, it was already loose. And it was the, the last one out, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
What is the fuck? How do you explain the chair?
Give me your hands. I need my handcuffs back.
I'm sorry.
Stay still.
Come on, say something.
Do you not get it? Mum's dying, and we're out here playing one of your games.
I'm not sure what's happening to me. I think I need to see someone.
The problem is, Donna, I don't think I can believe anything you say.
Please, Emma. I messed up. I'm sorry.
I'm going to be at the hospital. Join me if you want. I don't care anymore.
I swear to God, if I go back in and that guy is... For fuck's sake, I knew it. I knew it. Push him in. I'm done. Push him in the freaking pool and leave.
I guess it's on brand you do one of your disappearing acts.
What's happened, Donna?
What do you want?
To be your friend.
All I know is everything's been getting worse since I came here.
What do you mean?
Oh, none of this makes sense. I don't remember things. I feel like I'm missing out on something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can't stay here anymore. This has run its course. You're free to go.
This is about your mother.
Yeah, so?
She's dying. In fact, she's almost gone.
Is this supposed to be helping me in some way?
If you want my help, you only have to ask.
You're not a doctor. What could you possibly do?
What do you have to lose? Ask me.
Oh shit. Is this him spirit walking? Like with his astral projection something? Yeah. Alright. Did you just remove the mump? Oh my god, that's not helping. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Jesus Christ.
The next station is Platt Square.
How does that even work? I don't know.
You've just had your second exam. How'd it go?
My daughter isn't a blackmailer.
Let me just have a chat with her.
Stay away from my daughter.
I don't know how many times I can keep putting up with the same excuses. It's like you don't care.
Wanker!
What the hell is wrong with you?
There's a kid at the house. Who's gonna clean up the glass? I feel like he would notice you no longer have a mom. I don't know. I mean, it looks like the memories are rewritten around that.
Felix, please. I'm just so scared. I just need to talk to you.
Like she was gone a long time ago or something. Like it's already, you know, a resolved issue. Yes, grey business, black business, black on black business. I guess I'll take, let's take this one.
How come you're taking me to school today and not Dad?
That's a wanker. Oi. You know, if offered with the choice of saying oi, I will always choose to say oi.
Hey, what's wrong with your mum taking you to school for a change?
Dad's okay though.
Oi.
Of course. Why'd you ask?
Oh, I don't know.
You all right there? You seem a bit quiet.
Yeah,
You sure?
I don't know.
You don't know if you're okay. Let me see if you really are okay. Scans for signs of deception. Stream of consciousness. How much could he know? Has he been joining the dots? I should have read the signs he was unhappy. Oh, something's bugging him. I guess it's his father's son. Oh wow. I feel like I hardly see any of myself in Dylan sometimes. Jesus Christ. Engage. Eye contact. I swear he's avoiding my gaze. He looks nervous. Why? He's hiding something. Has to be. Knows about the affair? Who knows? Let's ask him. Suspicion level 94.3. He's on to me.
Dylan, I can tell something's bothering you. Come on. Let's hear it.
Are you leaving Dad?
What? Where did that come from? No, I'm not leaving Dad.
I heard you both arguing last night and throwing things at each other. Is that why you're taking me to school today and not Dad? Because you're making him leave.
I'm not making him leave. That's not going anywhere. I'm not making Dan do anything.
I'm not making your dad do anything. We had a fight and that's it. It doesn't mean we're leaving each other.
Okay.
Listen, Dylan, I've got to run. I've got an appointment before work.
You're not ill, are you?
No, nothing like that. Just catching up with an old friend.
Oh boy.
You stalking me now?
Obviously, you're not keen on me. I can live with that.
Dad told me what you accused me of. Pathetic.
That doesn't surprise me. So, was it you?
You're a mother. And you've got what, a little boy? Stay away from my dad. He doesn't need you.
Okay, forget about that. That's done. Now, it's very important that I hear that you admit that you sent that note.
I can't believe you. Leave me alone.
This is your final chance. Did you send the note?
Are you threatening me? I didn't send the damn note. You need to get your act together. Sort your life out and leave us alone.
So we didn't need to shoot her, huh? What about that idiot? Spider. I mean, how would he even know? Uh-oh.
What on earth? Dad? Dad, are you all right?
The fuck? Well, I'm breaking. Wait.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Why is he fine?
What the hell's happened here?
The door. Happened last week. Had a break-in. Punk kids, no doubt. You'd have noticed if you bothered to visit.
And you didn't clean or, like, fix the door or anything?
You've been living in this mess for a week. It's an absolute tip in here.
Oh, it's not so bad.
Okay. Everybody in this game is insane. Like, seriously. You can't be serious.
All right, forget the mess. What about the front door? Why is that still like that?
Oh, no need to lock the doors in this neighborhood.
Clearly you do. What got stolen? Have you filed a police report?
Just my medicine, and absolutely not. Don't want the fuzz sniffing around here.
Your heart medicine?
My brain medicine. You know, the special pills from Spider.
I thought I told you to throw them away.
Ah!
Come on, let's clean this place up. I don't want people thinking my dad lives in a squat.
Nini, make sure you put those books on the shelf in the correct order. I've categorized them by subject. Bottom shelf is travel, middle shelf is politics and history, and the top shelf is arts and entertainment. Take care with them, will you? Some of those books are older than you know. Yeah, when I say books, I don't mean any of those pseudo-electric books that your generation read on the phone. These are proper paper and ink. Seriously, every time I go on the computer at the library, I've been asked to download a book. I say to Margaret, the librarian, look, I'm in the bloody library. What's all this about downloading books? I'm telling you, Nini, you've all gone mad. And don't get me started on audiobooks. What am I, a child? I'll read my own damn books, thank you very much. Audiobooks. You know, it's a common theme with your generation, it really is. Everything has to be made easy.
Ugh, Dad, seriously.
Oh, it's nothing to be embarrassed about, child. You know, your mother and
I don't want to know.
Put that one on the top shelf, Nini.
For art and entertainment, right? Yeah, of course.
Left a bit.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Right a bit. Left a bit.
I am going to kill this man.
Right a bit.
We've been at this for 10 minutes. You sure this isn't straight?
Perfect. Nothing's built to last anymore. People buy cheap, and when it's slightly damaged, they throw it away and buy a new one. Or even worse, they throw it away because they're bored of it. Can you believe it? How much wasted stuff there must be in London alone. You know, there used to be a phrase, I can't afford to buy cheap. Things were built to last, of course, back then. And don't get me started on the amount we waste on food in our supermarkets. The mountains of food that's thrown away every day.
I think I'm having
it's
a stroke.
Disgrace. And all that pollution, just so you can have an avocado on toast. It's disgusting. People will look back on what they're doing now and physically vomit. In my day, you had your strawberries in the summer and your Brussels sprouts in the winter. And they were all grown here. Oh, but people complain, don't they? I want my strawberries in December. Look at the packaging. Shipped from California. Most likely on a jumbo jet, I shouldn't wonder. All because you simply cannot do without strawberries in December.
I don't even like strawberries.
That's beside the point, Nini. How's the super gluing coming along?
Yeah, not too bad. Luckily, they're not smashed into tiny pieces.
Ah, that...
What is it that they say? Tidy house, tidy mind?
There's nothing wrong with my mind, Nini. Oh, that reminds me. I better call Spider and get some more of those pills.
Are you actually...
What did I say the other week? Are you intentionally ignoring me? You're to stop with all of that, okay? Have you been speaking to Spider?
Of course. He was round here the other week. Good boy, that Spider. Plays it tough, but he's fighting the good fight. I told him my daughter's a fascist, always meddling in my business.
You told Spider about me?
Did you get in contact with him in the end? You would benefit from the extra perspective.
Right. Listen, Dad, I've got to go. Make sure you sort that door out. Please. It's important.
Yes, yes, child.
It was him. Little fucker, I'm gonna kill him.
Spider.
Alright. Are we actually going to his house? I think we are. How do I know which one is it? Oh, well. Guess who's there? Alright. Silently tailing him. You know, keep a good distance. Don't lose him. Don't lose him. Does he know I'm following him? It's right there. Did he actually disappear in that door? Oh no, that's not a door. That's like an underground garage or something. You got a new couch and some treasures are comfortable. We replaced the coffee table with an ottoman. Now we have so much more space, which I mainly use to dance in. Nice. Is that what you do the VR thingy? Is the index so fussy about, like, you know, space and how much you need around you? I remember when I was, you know, looking into the Oculus or whatever. Which one was the first one? I think it was the Oculus. That they recommended like a very big room, like spacious with nothing around you and stuff like that for the cameras and everything.
Oi, Spider.
Different space, what kind of movement in your larger space? Right, yeah. The Vive was first? Right.
You utter scum. I should put you in the ground for what you've put my dad through.
Look who it is. Come to return my driving licence? Or are you after my library card this time?
Smashing my dad's place up? That was a mistake.
Ooh, harsh words. Tell you what, give me back my licence and we'll forget the whole thing.
And that blackmail note was obviously you as well, wasn't it? Such an idiot. I probably wouldn't have made the connection if you hadn't sent that.
Yap. Wait, what note?
I'm not gonna let anyone put my life, my family, at risk.
What did you mean about a note? I didn't write any note.
You're coming with me even if I have to knock you out and drag you.
This is a setup. You're trying to pin something on me.
You've got a gun.
Came prepared this time, didn't I?
Well, you are full of surprises. Come on, why don't you just put it down? You're not a killer.
I know I'm a screw-up. I bust into your dad's place. Fair cop, you got me. But I'm not taking the fall for any made-up notes or anything.
Okay, you win. We'll just go our separate ways and that will be that. Okay?
Just trying to make something of myself. I'm trying to get my fair share. But someone's always there to kick the legs out from under you. I'm just trying to do my best, you feel me?
I feel you.
I feel you.
You don't know nothing. I had it all laid out. I had a plan.
Everyone's got a plan. You do whatever your superiors tell you to do, and things still go off the rails.
You what?
The amount I sacrificed for this. All that stupid shit other people care about, but it's still not enough to get what you want. And what do I see for my efforts? A blackmail note on my doorstep.
If you're being blackmailed, I ain't the one doing the blackmailing.
I believe you.
I'm sorry I broke into your dad's place. That was low.
Yeah, it was. But I forgive you. Let's just leave each other well alone. You can have your license back.
I'm all for that. You're a crazy woman.
Put the gun down, drop it now.
Amy?
What is this? You were playing me.
Back away, Mina, I've got this.
Was she following us?
What the hell are you doing here, Amy?
You were just keeping me talking until backup arrived.
Drop the weapon immediately. I won't ask again.
Have you been following me?
I'm not going to go to prison for something I didn't do.
Amy, you don't need to do this. I have it under control.
Drop the gun this instant.
Bitch, you drop the gun.
I said drop it.
You drop it.
Drop the gun.
Both of you. Calm the hell down.
Okay. Well, that works for me. Room scale is almost entirely optional for most games. You can play VR in like 2x2. Oh, that's not too bad. 2x2. I mean, it's still probably less space than I have. I mean, more, yeah, but whatever. I need to get in there and inspect their injuries. I don't really need to do that. Goddamn morons, the pair of them. There's a lot of blood, nicked an artery, maybe. You're a bloody idiot, Amy. You brought this on yourself. You really did. Am I injured? No, I didn't get hit. Good. Keep focused, don't succumb to shock. Cool. Injury assessment. Let's look at the face. Pupils dilated. Shallow breathing. Not good. How about this one? This is the bad one. Wound. 9mm round. Left lung punctured. No exit wound. Other organ trauma. Extremely likely. That's pretty bad when there's no exit wound, isn't it? Means the bullet still inside that can contaminate the body, or, you know, fragment and go into arteries and clog them. Hand. Can't lift her hand to stop bleeding. Loss of muscle control. Dark blood indicative of hemorrhaging shock. Right. Chance of survival 28%. Slim. That's not too bad. I've seen worse, you know.
Crap, this really hurts.
Well, you're an idiot. You shouldn't have
that's a lot of blood.
Oh god, it's bad, isn't it?
Yes, it's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
What about the other guy? Did I get him?
Yeah, you killed a random guy. Congratulations.
Yeah, I think he's dead. I don't understand. What are you doing here? It's so bad. Okay, I'm gonna call for help.
But should I really?
Wait a minute. Oh, that makes sense. I can't believe I missed this. You sent the note.
I need to go to hospital.
It was you all along. You've been spying on me. What else have you got on me?
I'm dying, Nina.
I told you we were being followed. And somebody was, you know, spying on us.
Listen to me carefully. You're gonna give me everything you've got on me. Okay?
Please, Nina.
Give me the key to your flat. And I'll call an ambulance.
She's dead. Well, I mean, to be fair, it was too late for an ambulance anyway, at this point. Alright, well, she didn't even steal the keys for the apartment. Sloppy.
The next station is Saltcellar Lane.
Not sure what 28% chance there was. No, I think it was more like 2%.
So, what happens now?
I guess we figure out how to fix this.
Why don't you just go to the doctor?
Fellas, you realise April Fool's Day was months ago.
We're gonna have to think really hard what our next approach is, Jack.
How's your heart, John?
My heart?
I had a mild heart attack a few months back. What's this?
I'm cleaned out. How am I going to pay for this place without any cash?
One of us needs to get a job.
Why don't you get your old job back, Dad?
She also gave Amy an 8% rating when she was set to take a promotion. Yeah, but that was before she knew that she was being pushed from above, you know? She was lacking vital information. If she had to make it on her own, it was probably an 8%. But somebody was, you know, pushing for her promotion, so... Alright, can't believe it.
I still can't believe I've got an interview.
Remember, it doesn't matter that my CV says you got no experience. It's not about that at this stage. As long as they like you, you'll be fine. You got this. Trust me, I have interviewed 100 people before.
Don't forget to tuck your shirt in.
Own the room. Beat the pack alpha.
Chew on a mint so your breath isn't gross.
All valuable advice, thank you very much.
Look them in the eye and say, I am Jack Smith.
Bring home the bacon.
No pressure, though.
CVs? Pointless. I don't think you can judge a man's character from a piece of paper, you agree? It's all about the one-on-one. Man on man.
Sure.
I'll let you in on a secret. This job, easy. A monkey could do it. I'm after an individual. Someone that could fill my shoes in years to come.
Oh, good. Because I'm not looking for a stressful life.
You know, the problem with the public sector is that it's full of grey, dead weight. I'm bored to my eyeballs, mate. A bunch of corpses everywhere.
It's full of grey. Dead weight. Do you have anything to say about that, Gray?
You're looking for someone more like you?
Yes, exactly. You a football man, Jackie boy? Of course you are. Come on, who are you?
Clearly Liverpool.
Liverpool?
Top lad. Well, you'll never walk alone round here, mate. Although, don't expect to get much action.
I
around
walk
here.
80, it's all dead people,
We are
right?
lacking some serious talent.
Fair enough.
But you know what they say? Don't shit on your own doorstep.
It's a mantra I hold dearly.
I've got a bunch of other applicants to see today, but I'm going to go ahead and cancel them. When can you start?
Now.
Get in!
Hey, Dad! How's the interview?
Aced it! I start tomorrow.
Woo-woo! Pizza on Dad!
Who wants stuffed crust?
I think I'll have an early night. Congrats, etc.
What's up with Jack?
Who knows? Are you in the mood for spicy beef? Or barbecue chicken?
Chicken! Dad!
I know, you don't need to say it. I'm running late.
I wonder what happens when they switch back, if they switch back. Is the old man, you know, gonna get into some more healthy lifestyle? And is the other one gonna take a chill pill?
Jack's still asleep in the living room, so I couldn't watch TV this morning. When I went in there, he was snoring, just like you used to. You know, really loudly. I guess the snoring must have stayed in your old body. I wonder what else Jack has that used to be yours. Maybe he has your handwriting. Do you remember when Mrs. Adelecki didn't believe that you signed my homework diary because she didn't think that that was written by an adult?
Mrs. Adelecki?
It's going to be funny the next time we have parents' evening.
Is that Donna's mom?
Maybe I can say I have two dads. If Jack is going to sleep in the living room forever, maybe we should get one of those pull-out sofa beds. Actually, Jack can have my room. I'll sleep in the sofa bed. That way I can watch TV all the time.
I'm going to have to fix my sleep schedule. My Tamagotchi's already sleeping? What the hell? Like, Gudetama Tamagotchi's better died. What? Why is everybody has a Tamagotchi nowadays? Is that back? What is this, the 90s? Alright, we don't wear brown. We're a new person. We're black and red. I got the new series Digimon X Tamagotchi.
Forgot something?
Well, you know what they say. Things are, you know, cyclical. They come back after some time.
Phone.
I'm ringing it now.
It's always here, isn't it? No, wait, who has it? Do you have it?
Okay. Easy does it.
What's she doing?
Morning. I just needed my phone.
Alright, dude, you gotta take care of that body though, because, you know, I'm gonna get back in there someday.
Dad!
Oh, this time I'm gonna win.
Too slow. I know about your predicament. Come see me. The Vape Lord.
The Vape Lord? What the fuck? Just out of curiosity, how long would you live in a swap bodies before considering if gay sex might reverse it? Forever. Wait, where's the vape? Oh, there you go. Ye old vape shoppy. Alright. I got nostalgic about this, so I bought a reissue of the second generation Tamagotchi. I'm about a good time while looking it up, and he's a lazy egg and amazing, so I got one of him too. Right. Hey, Vape Lord 9000? Is that
so
you?
I got a strange note through my door from someone called The Vape Lord? Is that you?
Hello, yes, that was me. Which one am I talking to? You haven't swapped into someone else, have you?
Whoa. What?
Oh my god, yes. Yes! You know about this?
I heard you and that other fellow on that podcast, you know. Behind the Curtain. Good show, that. Bit too many ads, but who am I to complain? Anyway, Frank has been searching everywhere for you.
Who's Frank?
Who's Frank? What you on about?
You know, Frank, the guy that cursed you on the tube platform a couple of weeks ago. He's my brother.
Right. He cursed me.
A curse? He did this? Where is he? Switch us back!
Firstly, let me say how sorry he was. Commuter rage. You know how it is. He was actually on his way out of here when you bumped into him. Bit of a whinger. Didn't much like Britain in the end, so he headed back to the old country.
I mean, I tried to help him
Such
even.
a shame he left so soon.
Fine. Look, just tell me where he is, and I'll book a flight and meet him.
But to be honest, mate, I was kind of hoping you'd take some e-liquid as compensation, and that'd be the end of it.
Wait,
Yeah, well, that isn't the end of it. Come on. Tell him I won't press charges. I just want my body back.
If you really want to see him, I guess I've got no choice. This is going to break the bank. Alright, listen, I'm going to need a little bit of time to prepare. Write your number down and I'll give you a buzz.
Alright. Okay, Vape Lord. He's not thinking of staying switched, is he?
Don't make a habit of being late like this.
Well, we can still get there in time. Come on.
So how are you finding mucking in with us? Wasn't it a bit low to steal John's job?
He was happy for me to take it over some idiot that Clive might have hired.
I hope he's doing okay. I felt so upset for him when he got let go. He worked so hard here just to be discarded like that.
Yeah, I saw him the other day, actually. He seemed chipper. Better than ever.
I bet. Well, get a move on, Mr. Ambitious. Don't want to keep your mate Clive waiting.
Right, just an act, you know.
I'd better get inside.
Some tension.
Perhaps we got off on the wrong foot. Why don't we grab a drink sometime? You know, get acquainted.
Are you asking me out?
I mean, as friends. I could bring John along if you want.
Nah, you're good.
Think we might need to do another one of our performance reviews.
Do we have to talk about this now?
Ooh, a bit defensive. We'll have to talk about how we can manage that temper of yours, won't we? Jackie boy, how's my star player doing? I was just telling this delectable beauty she's going to have to up her game if she wants to keep pace with a trailblazer like you.
Can I go to my desk, please?
You get those emails? The Photoshop ones of you-know-who? Ha ha!
Have you been sharing doctored photos of me?
You really outdid yourself on these.
I know. Classics, right?
Oh, they're definitely memorable. I don't imagine HR will be forgetting them anytime soon. I figured they'd want to be in another joke too.
You sly goose. Betrayed by your own wingman Clive. Oh, that's got to hurt.
You're just having me on, right, Jack? Just to wind up?
I guess you could say that you just shat on your own doorstep.
Oh, bugger.
Get wrecked.
Hello, welcome to technical support.
Oh no, here we
to
go.
help us with your query, in
I
your
got
own
this. I
words,
got this.
Please describe your problem.
Here we go. These things never understand me.
Oh, John never liked those things either.
We're sorry to hear you're having difficulties. We'll transfer you to an operator. You are number 1 in the queue.
Oh.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Number 1? What is going on here? The fuck? Did we actually get him fired? That's amazing.
Hey, Shaz.
Hey, I'm heading home. Walk to the station.
I mean, I guess getting in trouble with the HR, that would get you fired in an
You should have
instant.
said you were going to stitch him up like that.
I feel it's the sort of thing John always wanted to do, but couldn't.
He's got it in him. He just likes to play it careful.
I'll catch up with the messages in a moment, guys.
Well, see you tomorrow?
You're all right, you know. I can see that Smith family resemblance. Tell John that I miss him, okay?
No, you won't. Quick chat gonna say that. You know that if you write more things, I can still scroll back, right? It doesn't get deleted or anything.
Why don't you like us anymore, Jack? I thought we were friends. Dad, Jack's leaving us.
What do you mean he's
Yeah,
leaving
all right,
us?
Molly. Now that you're sorted with the job and everything, I figured this would be a good time for me to move on. You know, try and get my life back on track.
Tell him
He's moving up north.
I applied for a uni course in Hull. Computer science. I've got the loan sorted and everything. It starts in September.
Tell him about the thing.
Hold up there. No, you haven't thought this through. You can't just leave. On paper, you're Molly's dad. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go.
You can't let me? There's more to me than these four walls.
We love you, Jack. Please don't leave us.
We have to face the facts here. We aren't ever gonna be the same again.
Tell him about Vape Lord.
You realise I've got a mum and dad, right? I've got mates. I need to figure out how to explain this to them.
Vape Lord.
You're wrong. Listen, I spoke to this guy. He says he can help us. Calls himself the Vape Lord or something.
John, mate, listen to yourself. You're losing it. I get the whole parent thing. I understand that you're worried. But no offence, you lucked out on this deal. You got to be a young man again, but I've lost out on 20 years.
I've lucked out. You're just a kid in a fancy apartment pretending to be an adult. I'm trying to raise a family here. How selfish can you be?
Well, you're just a plastic duffer who's wasted his life and screwed up mine. Jesus, and you could try going to the gym occasionally.
Dad, you're hurting him.
Hey, just settle down.
He's gonna have another heart attack.
Something's wrong.
Dad, do something.
He's having a heart attack. Call the ambulance.
Jack.
Right now. Holy shit. Okay, wow. Well, chapter 6, guys. Except it's kind of late. So I'm not sure we're gonna get around to do chapter 6 today. But let me scroll back. What's been going on here?